stop right where you are. I'm asking for 22 seconds of your time, no more, no less. Do not scroll past this, do not look away, and do not let the noise of the world pull you back into its current just yet. This is not an accident. This moment was chosen, crafted, and placed in your path with divine precision. You think you stumbled upon this voice by chance, but in the realm of the spirit, there are no coincidences. There are only appointments. Right now, heaven is leaning close. The atmosphere around you is shifting because I have interrupted your routine to tell you something urgent. The window is open, the door is unlocked, and the seasons are moving. I am not here to shout at you or to fill your heart with dread. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you. There is a specific frequency of peace that I am releasing into your room, your car, or wherever you are standing at this very second. Feel the weight of my presence. Let your shoulders relax. Slow your breathing. This is a sacred interruption, a pause button hit by the hand of the Creator, because what I have to tell you cannot wait for another day. You have been running, searching, and trying to fix things on your own, but for these next few moments, I need you to simply be. Listen. Stay. Do not rush. In these 22 seconds, something old is closing and something entirely new is beginning to breathe. You have felt the friction, haven't you? You have felt the tightness in your chest as if the air was running out on the path you've been walking. That is because that path has reached its end, and I am standing at the threshold of the new. Before we go any further, I want you to mark this moment of alignment. Type, "I am here," in the comments right now to signify that you are present and listening to my voice. This is your first act of faith in this encounter. Press the like button as an agreement with heaven that you are ready for this shift, and subscribe to stay under this voice, for this is only the beginning of what I am unfolding for you today. The window of opportunity is narrow and the world is desperate to steal your attention back, but I am holding time still for you. I see the urgency in your soul, even if you haven't found the words for it yet. I know the questions you've been whispering in the dark. I am here to answer them. But first, you must choose to remain in this stillness with me. The noise of your past is fading, and the clarity of your future is starting to crystallize. Stay with me. This is the moment you have been crying out for, and I am here, exactly as I promised I would be. I see you. I see you in the crowded rooms where you feel like a ghost, standing among friends and family, yet feeling miles away from being truly known. I see the moments when you are surrounded by laughter, but inside, a heavy silence is echoing through your spirit. You have mastered the art of the brave face. You have learned how to nod, how to smile, and how to say "I'm fine" with such conviction that the world believes you. But I am not the world. I do not look at the outward appearance. I look straight into the depths of that heart you have tried so hard to protect. I saw you in the grocery store aisle when a wave of sadness hit you for no reason at all. I saw you staring at your phone, waiting for a word of validation that never arrived. I saw the way you pulled your coat a little tighter as if to shield yourself from the coldness of being misunderstood. You are not invisible to me. Not for a single second have I looked away from you. Every tear that fell in the shower, masked by the sound of water, was caught in my hand. Every sigh you exhaled when you thought no one was listening reached my ears as a prayer. I know the exhaustion of being the one who always gives, the one who always listens, and the one who everyone expects to be strong. But who listens to you? Who holds the space for your vulnerability? Listen to my voice. I'm holding that space for you right now. You do not have to perform here. You do not have to earn my attention with your achievements or your strength. I love the person behind the mask, the one who is tired, the one who is uncertain, and the one who feels like they are disappearing. This loneliness you feel is not a sign of my absence. It is a signal that you are made for a depth of connection that this world cannot provide. I am calling you back to me, the only one who knows the true rhythm of your soul. I see the beauty in your hidden battles and the courage in your quiet endurance. You are seen, you are known, and you are held by the one who knit you together in this secret place. You are not a spectator in your own life. You are the beloved, and I am leaning in to remind you that you are never, ever alone. I know you are tired, but I am not talking about the kind of sleepiness that a few hours of rest can fix. I am talking about the bone-deep, spirit-aching weariness that comes from carrying worlds on your shoulders. You have been the pillar for everyone else for so long that you've forgotten how it feels to be supported. I have seen you standing tall when your knees were shaking. I have seen you providing for others when your own well was running dry. You have become a master of endurance, a soldier of the everyday, but your soul is crying out for a reprieve. I saw you last night sitting in the silence after everyone else had gone to sleep, staring into the void and wondering how much longer you could keep the pieces from falling apart. You feel that if you let go, even for a second, everything you have built will crumble. But hear me now. I am the one who holds the universe together, and I am more than capable of holding your world while you rest. Breathe. Just breathe. I want you to let your shoulders relax right now. Drop the shield you've been holding up to protect yourself from the judgments of others. Unbuckle the heavy armor of perfection that you've worn like a second skin. You were never meant to be this strong on your own. My strength is not a reward for your effort. It is a gift for your surrender. I'm not asking you to do more. I'm asking you to be more present in my love, more settled in my peace. The world demands your production, but I desire your presence. I saw the way you sighed this morning before you even got out of bed, bracing yourself for the battle of the day. I want you to know that the battle is mine, and the rest is yours. If you can feel the weight starting to lift as I speak, I want you to type, "I let go" in the comments. Let it be a physical sign of your spiritual release. Press the like button as an act of faith, signifying that you are choosing my strength over your own exhaustion. Stay in this moment. Do not rush back to the noise. The strength you need for tomorrow is not found in your striving, but in this very stillness with me. I am the source that never runs dry, and I am refilling you even as you listen. I know about the prayers you've whispered into the hollow of the night, the ones that felt like they hit the ceiling and shattered into 1,000 unanswered pieces. I have watched you pace the floor of your room, your heart heavy with questions that seem to have no resolution. You have looked at the sky and seen only clouds. You have looked at your life and seen only delays. In the quiet hours, the enemy of your soul whispers that I have forgotten you, that your voice is too small to reach the throne of the Creator, or that perhaps you have done something to earn this silence. Hear me now, my child. Silence is not absence. Silence is not a no. I was there in the 3 a.m. darkness when you sat on the edge of your bed, head in your hands, wondering if you were just talking to the walls. I heard the prayer you didn't even have the strength to speak, the one that was just a jagged breath and a tear hitting the floor. I did not miss a single word. I did not miss a single heartbeat. I am not distant. I am not cold. I am not a God who ignores the cries of my children. If I have been quiet, it is because I am working in the places you cannot see. Sometimes I'm silent because I'm leaning in so close that words would only get in the way of the intimacy I'm building with you. I saw you looking for a sign in the mundane details of your day, hoping for a flicker of light to tell you which way to turn. I saw the disappointment when the door you thought was the answer remained locked. But I want you to understand that my silence is a sanctuary, not a prison. It is the womb where your faith is being formed. You have been asking why and how long. And while those questions are valid, I'm asking you to trust the rhythm of my heart. I am weaving a tapestry that requires threads of stillness just as much as threads of action. Your prayers have not been lost in the wind. They are stored in golden bowls, precious and handled with care. If you have felt the weight of unanswered questions lately, I want you to make a declaration of trust right now. Type "He hears me" in the comments to seal this truth in your spirit. Do not let the silence convince you of a lie. I'm closer to you in the quiet than I am in the thunder. Press the like button as a sign that you are refusing to give up on the conversation we are having. Subscribe to this space to keep your heart tuned to the frequency of my voice. You are being prepared for a revelation that requires this depth of waiting. The silence is about to break. But until it does, know that I am right here, sitting in the stillness with you, holding every promise I ever made to you. I see the map you've drawn for your life, the one with the milestones marked by certain ages and the achievements you thought you'd have secured by now. I see you looking at that map and then looking at your hands, feeling the sting of the empty spaces where you expected there to be fruit. I saw you scrolling through the lives of others, watching their highlights, their celebrations, and their arrivals, while you feel like you are still wandering in the departure lounge. You feel behind. You feel as though you've missed a turn or that the clock is ticking against you. The gap between where you are and where you thought you would be has become a source of secret shame, a heavy fog that settles over your heart when you think about your future. You compare your middle to someone else's end, and you wonder if you've been forgotten in the race. But listen to me. You're not running a race against them. You are walking a journey with me. The gap you see is not a void of failure. It is a space I have cleared for something you cannot yet name. I see the pressure you feel to keep up, the silent screams of "Why not me?" and the exhaustion of trying to manufacture a harvest in a season I've designated for roots. I saw you counting the years and feeling like they were being wasted. I saw the way you winced when a peer shared their success, not because you weren't happy for them, but because it reminded you of your own lack. Hear my voice. You are not late. You are not failing. You are precisely where I need you to be for the transformation that is coming. The expectations of the world are a yoke that I never asked you to wear. They measure by the visible. I measure by the eternal. While you are mourning the delay, I am celebrating the depth of the foundation we are building together. If you feel the pressure of these earthly timelines cracking your peace, I want you to surrender that clock to me right now. Type, "My time is in His hands," in the comments to release the burden of comparison. Press the like button as a seal that you will no longer measure your worth by someone else's progress. Subscribe to stay grounded in my truth, for the world's pace is a lie, but my timing is perfect. I am the potter, and I know exactly how long the clay needs to stay on the wheel. You are not being held back. You are being held together for a purpose that far outweighs the milestones you've been chasing. Did you think it was just an algorithm that brought you here? Did you think it was a random suggestion on a glowing screen or a mindless click that led you to my voice? No. I am the weaver of the unseen threads, and I have orchestrated this connection with the precision of a master artist. I know the people you trust. I know the voices that carry weight in your heart. I know the friends whose recommendations you value because their spirits resonate with yours. I used them. I prompted a heart to share, a hand to click, or a mind to remember you in a moment of prompted love. This message reached you through a bridge of affection, a bridge I built because I knew you were reaching the end of your own strength and needed a familiar path to find me. I'm using the familiar to lead you into the supernatural. I knew exactly which vessel could carry my word to your doorstep without you turning away in fear or skepticism. I am not a God who stands far off, shouting from the mountaintops alone. I am a God who uses the hands and feet of those around you to whisper that I am still here, still active, and still deeply in love with who you are becoming. I know which frequency your heart responds to. I know that some voices are too loud for your current state of exhaustion, and some are too quiet to pierce through your current state of doubt. That is why I have meted out these words through this specific channel at this specific hour when your guard is down and your heart is open. I am the architect of your encounters. Every person who has ever spoken a word of life into you was sent by me. Every time a stranger said exactly what you needed to hear in a passing comment, it was my breath in their lungs. And today, this connection is the ultimate proof that I am relentlessly pursuing you across every digital landscape and physical border. I will use anything, a video, a song, a conversation in a grocery store, or a message from a long-lost friend, to get your attention. Why? Because you are worth the effort of 1,000 orchestrated coincidences. I am proving to you that you are not forgotten in the vastness of the digital age. I am pinpointing your exact location, your specific pain, and your hidden potential. Now understand the gravity of this moment. If I have gone to such lengths to bring this message to your ears through the noise of 1 billion voices, how much more will I do to bring the actual breakthrough to your life? This orchestration is a sign of my unwavering commitment to your soul. If you can see my hand in the way this message found you today, I want you to acknowledge this divine appointment. Type "Heaven Sent" in the comments to seal this realization. Please press the like button to confirm that you have received this signal and are ready for what comes next. Subscribe to stay within this flow of revelation, for I am not done explaining the mysteries of this season. This is not just a video. It is a rescue mission disguised as a notification. I am drawing you out of isolation and back into the light of my presence. Trust the bridge I have built for you. It is strong enough to carry you home. You have spent so much energy trying to interpret the quiet. You thought I had walked away. You thought the lack of an answer was a sign that you had finally exhausted my patience. But hear me clearly. My silence is not a desert. It is a fortress. It is the hedge of protection I have placed around you while you were too focused on the thing you wanted to see, the thing that would have destroyed you. I am a father who loves you too much to give you a yes that would break you. I have been keeping you in the quiet so that you wouldn't be deafened by the noise of a destiny you aren't yet ready to carry. You felt abandoned, but you were actually being hidden. You felt rejected, but you were actually being refined. The silence is the space where I am doing the work that cannot be seen with physical eyes. I am silencing the distractions so you can finally hear the whisper of your own purpose. I saw you weeping over that opportunity that passed you by. I saw the frustration when the relationship didn't work out, or when the door you knocked on until your knuckles bled remained firmly shut. You cried out, "Why, Lord?" And the only answer you heard was the beating of your own heart. But look closer. I was the one who jammed the lock. I was the one who caused the delay. I was the one who blocked the signal because the path you were so desperate to walk was paved with thorns you couldn't see. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am the one who sees the end from the beginning. I am not a God who is caught by surprise. I am the shepherd. And sometimes the shepherd must lead the sheep into a quiet valley, not to leave them there, but to keep them away from the wolves on the mountain. My silence is my mercy in disguise. In this stillness, I am building a strength in you that will be needed for the heights I am taking you to. If you're going to stand in the light of the new season, you must first learn to trust me in the darkness of the current one. The silence is the womb of your future. It is where your character is being knitted together, away from the prying eyes of the world. Do not rush out of this quiet room. Do not try to manufacture a sound just because the silence makes you uncomfortable. Stay here. Breathe with me. Release the need to know the how and the when. Let your heart settle into the profound peace of Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. This is my promise. I will not leave you in the silence a moment longer than is necessary for your safety. I am your shield, and my quiet is the most powerful weapon I am using to guard your soul. If you can trust me, even when I am silent, you are ready for the roar of the breakthrough that is coming. How many times have you tried to outrun me? How many times have you turned a corner in your life, thinking you had finally escaped the weight of my gaze, only to find me waiting for you at the next intersection? I have been pursuing you with a love that does not grow weary, a love that does not check its watch, and a love that never, ever gives up. While human hearts may turn cold and human promises may break like glass under pressure, my devotion to you is ironclad. I have been chasing you through the corridors of your own doubt. I have been following you into the dark basements of your shame where you thought you were hidden from the light. I was there in the subtle delays that made you frustrated. Those were my hands holding you back from a cliff you didn't see. I was there in the soft breeze that touched your face when you were at your breaking point, a gentle reminder that I am still breathing life into your lungs. I do not chase you to trap you. I chase you to set you free. Think of the times you felt a sudden, unexplained urge to reach out to someone, or the moments a song played on the radio that spoke directly to the wound you were hiding. That was not luck. That was my relentless pursuit. I am the God who leaves the 99 to find the one who is shivering in the thicket. And you, my child, are that one. I have used every closing door and every unexpected detour to guide you back to the center of my will. I'm coming after your heart because I know the treasures I placed within it, and I will not let them be buried by the world's debris. If you feel my presence closing in on you right now, if you can feel the warmth of my love chasing away the shadows of your past, then hear me. Press the like button and subscribe to this channel as an act of surrender. It is a sign that you are tired of running and ready to be found. Type, "Find me, Lord," in the comments right now. Let this be the moment you stop the race and fall into my arms, for I have been waiting for you to turn around. My love is not like the love you have known on earth. It is not conditional. It does not demand that you fix yourself before you are worthy of being sought. I am pursuing you in your mess. I am pursuing you in your questions. I am pursuing you even when you are angry with me. I have seen every path you took to try and find peace apart from me, and I have watched them all lead to dead ends. I am the only path that leads to life. I have watched you try to fill the void with achievements, with relationships, and with distractions, but the void remains because it is shaped exactly like my presence. I will not stop. I will not relent. I will keep knocking, keep calling, and keep orchestrating these moments until you finally realize that you are the most precious thing in my universe. Heaven is leaning close right now, waiting for your response. You are being pursued by the King of Glory, not because of what you can do for me, but simply because of who you are to me. You are sought after, you are cherished, and you are finally being caught by grace. You have wondered why the road has been so narrow and why the wind has been so fierce against your face. You have asked me why it seems that the moment you take a step toward your purpose, the resistance doubles. Hear me now. The intensity of the battle is the clearest proof of the value of what you carry. You are not being attacked because you are weak. You are being contested because you are a threat to the darkness. I saw the moments when you felt like a target, when it seemed like every circumstance was conspiring to steal your peace and every conversation turned into a conflict. I saw you looking at those who seem to sail through life with ease, wondering why your path requires so much more grit and so much more faith. It is because I have set you apart. You are a chosen vessel, and the light I have placed within you is so bright that the shadows cannot ignore it. This is the battle, the chosen one. The enemy does not waste arrows on those who are headed nowhere. He aims for those who are on the verge of a breakthrough that will change the world around them. Do not be discouraged by the friction. The friction is what creates the fire. I'm allowing the pressure not to crush you, but to carbonize your soul into a diamond that can withstand the weight of the glory I'm about to reveal through you. I saw you in the secret place, exhausted from the spiritual warfare, asking if you had done something wrong to deserve this much struggle. But I tell you, you have done something right. Your yes to me has sent a ripple through the heavens, and the darkness is reacting. But do not fear the reaction. I have already secured the victory. I am using the very opposition that was meant to stop you to strengthen your resolve and to deepen your roots. A tree that grows in a storm develops roots that are unshakable. While others are growing tall on the surface, I'm growing you deep in the spirit. I am preparing you for a height that requires a foundation of absolute trust. You are being refined in the heat of this battle because you are destined to carry a weight of authority that others simply cannot hold. Listen to the promise I have written for you. I know the thoughts I think toward you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. These plans were not made yesterday. They were etched into eternity before you drew your first breath. Not a plan for your destruction, but a plan for your distinction. Not a plan for your failure, but a plan for your flourishing. The delay you are experiencing is not a denial. It is a divine appointment with your own growth. I am hiding you in the hollow of my hand while the storm passes, making you ready for the moment the clouds part. If you feel the truth of your calling tonight, if you realize that the battle you are in is a sign of the blessing you are about to receive, I want you to claim your identity. Type, "I am chosen," in the comments. Let the atmosphere know that you have stopped complaining about the struggle and started preparing for the victory. Subscribe to stay aligned with this truth and press the like button to seal this activation in your heart. You are not a victim of the battle. You are the victor in the making. The rumbles of the enemy are nothing compared to the roar of my favor that is rising over your life right now. You are standing on the very edge of a threshold that you have been walking toward for years, though you didn't always recognize the path. I see the tension in your spirit, that strange vibration of anticipation mixed with fear, as if you are waiting for a storm to break or a curtain to rise. This is not just another day. This is the moment of alignment. Every tear you shed in the previous season, every door that slammed in your face, and every no that broke your heart was actually a necessary adjustment to bring you to this precise coordinate in time. You are at the edge of change, the place where the old version of you can no longer survive, and the new version of you is beginning to draw its first breath. I'm closing the chapter of your life, titled Survival, and I'm opening the one titled Dominion. Do you feel the shift? It is subtle, like the turning of a tide, but it is irreversible. The things that used to bother you are losing their grip. The people who used to drain you are being moved out of your inner circle. I'm clearing the stage, because the performance of my grace in your life is about to begin. Listen to the sound of the chains falling, not because you fought them, but because you outgrew them. I have been expanding your capacity in the dark, stretching your faith through the delays, so that when this change hits, you will not be overwhelmed by its magnitude. I am aligning your desires with my decrees. I am aligning your resources with my revelation. This is the edge of a great transition where your someday becomes your today. Something is ending. Let it go. Do not reach back for the comfort of the familiar pain. Do not try to resurrect what I have allowed to die. The greater thing is not behind you, it is directly in front of you, waiting for your foot to touch the water. If you can sense this alignment, if you can feel the weight of this turning point, I want you to declare it with authority. Type, "I receive my breakthrough" in the comments right now. Let it be a seal of your agreement with the new thing I'm doing. Press the like button to confirm that you are stepping across the line from the old into the new. This edge you are standing on is not a cliff of destruction. It is a platform for your flight. I have watched you prepare for this moment without even knowing you were preparing. Every time you chose to be kind when you were hurt, every time you chose to be honest when it cost you, and every time you chose to pray when you felt like screaming. That was the training. You are now equipped for the weight of the blessing that is arriving. The atmosphere of your life is changing from one of heavy labor to one of divine favor. You will notice that things that were difficult yesterday will become easy tomorrow. Opportunities will find you without you searching. This is what happens when you reach the edge of a divine shift. I am not just changing your circumstances, I am changing your perspective. You are moving from a place of trying to get to a place of standing in what is already yours. Stay focused. Stay present. The edge is behind you and the horizon is opening wide. Stop. Just for this moment, I want you to stop trying to fix, stop trying to plan, and stop trying to heal yourself. True healing is not something you do. It is something you receive in the stillness of my presence. I saw you rushing through your days like a leaf caught in a gale, your mind spinning with what-ifs and how-tos. You have been running so fast that you have outrun your own peace. But peace requires space. It requires a clearing in the forest of your thoughts where my voice can finally be heard above the roar of your anxieties. Breathe. Take a deep breath right now, in and out. Do you feel the tension in your neck, the tightness in your chest? Let it go. I am here, and in my presence, there is no hurry. I am the great physician, and I do not perform surgery in the middle of a riot. I perform it in the quiet, in the stillness, where my hands can move with precision to heal the wounds you've been hiding even from yourself. Stay in this quiet. Do not look at the clock. Do not think about the next task. Just be here, in the sanctuary of this moment. I saw the way you've been carrying that old hurt, the one that flares up like an old injury every time someone says the wrong thing or the silence gets too loud. I see the scars on your heart that you've tried to cover with achievements and distractions. But healing is flowing now. It is not a flood that overwhelms. It is a gentle stream that washes away the debris of your past. I am touching the places you thought were permanently broken. I am mending the fractures in your soul that were caused by words spoken against you years ago. Can you feel the warmth? That is my love settling into the cracks. Let your heart be soft like clay in my hands. I am restoring what the world tried to steal. This stillness is your medicine. If you feel the healing starting to move through your spirit, I want you to acknowledge it. Type, "I am being restored" in the comments as an act of faith. Press the like button to seal this peace in your home and subscribe to stay connected to this frequency of rest. Do not let the noise of the world back in yet. Stay a little longer. Let me finish the work I have started in you. I know the nights you spent staring at the ceiling, trying to reason your way out of the pain. I saw the mornings you woke up with a heavy heart, wondering if the weight would ever lift. Hear me now. The weight is lifting. I am taking the heavy yoke of your burdens and replacing it with the light burden of my grace. You don't have to understand the process to experience the power. Just as a seed grows in the silence of the earth, your healing is growing in the silence of this moment. I'm quieting the voices of accusation. I am silencing the echoes of your failures. You are not defined by what broke you. You are defined by the one who is putting you back together. Look at my face. See the love that has never flickered, even when you were at your worst. This is the healing of the heart. To know you are loved without condition and held without end. Rest. Simply rest. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are being healed here. The world can wait, but this encounter cannot. Let my peace be the foundation upon which you build your tomorrow. In the stillness, you're being made whole. Pay attention, for I am about to do a thing that will make your ears tingle. In the coming days, keep your eyes open over the next 3 to 7 days. I am going to send you a signal that the season has officially turned. I do not want you to miss it by being buried in your phone or drowned in your worries. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. You have been looking at the dry ground for so long that you have forgotten what the scent of rain feels like. But the clouds are heavy with my favor. Watch for a communication you did not expect. A name that has been absent from your notifications will suddenly appear. A door that was rusted shut will suddenly creak open, not by your force, but by my breath. I'm giving you a heads up because I want you to know it was me when it happens. This is not a vague promise. It is a divine marker in your timeline. There will be a sudden idea, a flash of insight that arrives while you're doing something mundane, washing the dishes, driving to work, or staring out the window. It will not be a thought born of your own anxiety. It will be a seed of revelation from my throne. It will feel like a key turning in a lock that has been stuck for years. When it comes, do not dismiss it. Do not talk yourself out of it. This is the river in the desert I promised. I'm also releasing an unusual peace into your home. You will wake up one of these next few mornings and notice that the heavy cloud of dread is simply gone. You will feel a lightness in your chest that makes no sense given your current circumstances or the problems that tried to weigh you down yesterday. That peace is my signature on the decree of your deliverance. Press the like button as a physical act of grabbing hold of this promise. Subscribe to keep your spirit tuned to these instructions, for the signs will continue to unfold as you walk in obedience. I am setting a table for you in the presence of your fears. In the next 72 hours, notice the small coincidences. The stranger who says exactly what you are thinking.
Let there be light.
The song that plays at the perfect
Let it
moment.
shape the world.
The repeated numbers or words that seem to follow you from place to place. These are not accidents. They are my whispers telling you that I am moving behind the scenes. If you are ready to see these signs and walk through the doors I'm opening, I want you to anchor this word in your heart right now. Type, "I see the new thing" in the comments. By doing so, you are telling the spirit realm that your eyes are open and your heart is expectant. Do not let the enemy steal this seed of hope with his whispers of doubt or delay. I am the I am, and what I have spoken, I will surely perform. Your immediate future is being rewritten by my hand, and the manifestation is closer than you think. Stay alert. Stay expectant. My glory is about to break through the ordinary details of your life. I've seen the seasons where it felt like everything you touched turned to dust. I saw the years the locusts ate, the time you spent in a job that drained your spirit, the years you spent in a relationship that didn't honor your value, and the nights you lost to grief and regret. You feel like those years are gone forever, a void that can never be filled. You look back at the wasted time and feel a pang of sorrow for the version of yourself that didn't know better. But hear me now. I am the master of time. I am the God who can compress a decade of progress into a single year of favor. I do not just fix things, I restore them. When I step into a situation, I don't just put the pieces back together. I make the new thing more glorious than the original ever was. The years you thought were lost were not wasted. They were the soil in which I was growing a resilience that the world cannot break. I am turning your mourning into dancing, and I am replacing your ashes with a crown of beauty. I am restoring your finances. I saw you checking your bank account with a sigh, calculating how to make ends meet while your dreams felt like they were drifting further away. I am the one who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, and I am opening the windows of heaven over your house. Expect unexpected provision. Expect debts to be cancelled and new streams of income to appear where there was only dry ground. I am restoring your relationships. I saw the empty chair at your table and the silence in your home that felt like a weight. I am turning the hearts of those you love back toward you. I am healing the wounds of betrayal and replacing them with a trust that is rooted in me. I'm bringing people into your life who will see your worth and celebrate your presence, not just tolerate your existence. The loneliness that has been your companion is being dismissed, and a season of divine connection is beginning to bloom. I am restoring your confidence, the spark in your eyes that the world tried to extinguish. I saw the moments you doubted your own voice, the times you shrunk back into the shadows because you felt less than. I am lifting your head. You will walk with a new authority, not born of arrogance, but of the deep realization that you are mine. If you believe that your season of loss is ending and your season of recovery is beginning, I want you to seal this word. Type, "It is restored" in the comments. Press the like button as a sign that you are reaching out to touch the hem of my garment for your total recovery. Subscribe to stay under this cloud of favor, for the locust years are over. The harvest of your life is starting today, and it will be greater and more abundant than anything you ever dared to ask for or imagine. You're not going back to the way things were. The person who began watching this video is not the same person who is listening to me now. I have performed a surgery on your spirit, removing the heavy weights and the old filters of fear that once blurred your vision. I am setting your feet upon a new path, a road you have never traveled before, paved with a clarity you have never known. You used to walk by assumption, guessing which way to turn and hoping you wouldn't stumble. But on this new path, you will walk by awareness. You will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it," whenever you turn to the right or to the left. I am not just giving you a map, I am giving you my hand. The terrain ahead might be unfamiliar, but the guide is the one who created the mountains. I saw you trying to navigate the old woods of your past, getting caught in the same briars of anxiety time and time again. Those woods are behind you now. The ground beneath you is solid. The air is fresh. The horizon is clear. This new path is not just for your own benefit. I'm calling you to be a lighthouse in a world that is drowning in darkness. You wondered why you had to go through so much pain, why you had to feel the sting of betrayal and the weight of loneliness. It was your training. You cannot lead people out of a valley you have never walked through yourself. The very wounds that once made you feel weak have become the credentials of your authority. People will look at you and ask, "How do you have such peace in the middle of the storm? How do you have such joy after all you've lost?" And you will tell them about my voice. You will tell them about this moment. You are being transformed from a seeker into a vessel. You are moving from a place of "Help me, Lord," to a place of "Use me, Lord." I'm shifting your focus from your own needs to the mission I have placed in your DNA. You are a pioneer of a new season of grace. Do not be afraid of the height. I have given you the feet of a deer to tread upon the high places. The path ahead requires you to leave your baggage at the gate. You cannot carry the resentment of yesterday into the assignment of tomorrow. Walk light. Walk free. Walk with the quiet confidence of one who knows they are backed by the armies of heaven. If you are ready to step into this new mission and leave the old self behind forever, I want you to confirm your readiness. Type, "I'm walking into the new" in the columns. Press the like button to signify that you are leaving your old territory and claiming the new ground I have given you. Subscribe to this family of faith so that we can walk this journey together. You are no longer a wanderer. You are a messenger. Your steps are ordered, your provision is secured, and your destination is glory. Look ahead, my child. The sun is rising on your new life, and it is more beautiful than anything you left behind. This is the final seal, my beloved. Do not let these words drift away like autumn leaves or disappear into the white noise of your digital life. I have stamped my name upon your spirit today. I have marked this hour as a boundary line between who you were and who you are becoming. I want you to feel the weight of my hand resting on your head, not as a burden, but as an installation of power. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I am the one who has been with you through every silent struggle and every hidden victory. I have seen the path you traveled to get to this moment, the jagged rocks, the deep valleys, and the lonely stretches where you thought the sun would never rise again. I saw the strength you used to keep standing when everything around you was crumbling. I saw the way you held onto a thread of hope when the world was trying to cut the cord. I am not a God who forgets. I am the God who remembers, and today I am honoring your endurance with my eternal presence. I know the weariness that still lingers in the corners of your mind. I know the questions that haven't quite faded. But hear me now. You no longer have to carry the weight of your own destiny. I have seen you trying to build your own walls, trying to protect your own heart, and trying to secure your own future. It has been an exhausting labor, hasn't it? Stop now. Let your hands fall to your sides. I am the architect, and I am the protector. I have never once left your side, even when you turned your back on me in anger or walked away in shame. My love is not a flickering candle. It is a consuming fire that burns away everything that is not of me, leaving only the gold of your true identity. I saw the nights you spent wondering if you mattered. Let the answer ring in your soul forever. You are the reason I move the heavens. You are the reason I interrupt the noise. You are mine, and nothing in all of creation can pluck you out of my hand. As we reach the end of this specific encounter, I want you to seal this word in your heart so that no enemy and no circumstance can steal it. This is not just a message you heard. It is a covenant you have entered into. The shift you felt today is real. The healing you received is permanent. The path I have laid out for you is secure. I am going before you to level the mountains, and I am standing behind you to guard your back. I am the peace in your storm and the light in your darkness. From this moment on, walk with your head held high. Do not look back at the ruins of your past with longing or regret. Those ruins are the foundation for the palace I am building. I am restoring your joy, I am renewing your strength, and I am releasing you into a season of fruitfulness that will cause men to marvel at my favor upon your life. You are not a victim of your history. You are the victor of my grace. Now, seal this moment with an act of faith. I want you to declare your position in me so that the spiritual realm hears your conviction. Type, Amen. I'm rooted in Christ, or I believe in unseen miracles in the comments right now to finalize this activation. Let these words be the anchor that holds you steady when the world tries to shake you. If you have felt my presence in this message, press the like button as a final agreement with my promises. Subscribe to this channel to stay within this family of faith, for you are never meant to walk this path alone. Share this with one person who is weary. Be the vessel that carries my whisper to their ear. As you go from this place, carry my peace. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, and it is yours forever. I am with you always, even unto the end of the age. It is done. It is sealed. It is yours.